Park progress.
A new and much larger playground.
See the work to renovate one of the city's oldest parks and find out how your smartphone will add to the fun. Could this area be your date night destination?
We think it has a lot of potential. Most people have heard of Bishop Arts District. We think this is the next Bishop Arts District.
See the latest plan to renew interest in Irving's Heritage District. It's a double serving of new restaurant openings.
This is fantastic. This is exactly what we've needed.
One at the Toyota Music Factory and another with the Dallas Cowboys legend.
Say hut hut, hut hut.
Plus highlights from State of the City, a big anniversary for the Convention and Visitors Bureau, and the program providing a big boost to local charities now on CitySource. We are inside one of the newest restaurants at the Toyota Music Factory. Hello and welcome to CitySource. I'm Thomas Gandy. That story is coming up. But first, positive economic news. After a round of cuts, Irving remains in the running for Amazon's second headquarters called HQ2. More than 200 areas applied, and the company narrowed that down to 20 finalists. The project is highly sought by all of them because HQ2 could bring as many as 50,000 jobs. Irving is part of a regional effort to land the project in DFW.
Well, even though Irving has the best location, we're also talking about DFW Airport, Dallas, Fort Worth. We as a community, a metropolitan area, have the best location for any major corporation, not just Amazon, but we are hoping Amazon brings their business to the Metroplex and all the jobs that come with it.
I'm very proud of the city and the region for the work we've done to get to the top 20. I think there's still some more work to be done with Amazon to see where we end up, but I'm really excited about what the future holds.
A final decision could come before the end of the year. Now to State of the City. Hundreds of people turned out for the annual event hosted by the Chamber of Commerce at the Convention Center.
I think it's so important to know what's going on in your city. There's so many exciting things happening right now. New things are popping up just every time I turn the corner.
There's a lot going on in the city right now, and having a new mayor, it's great to be able to hear from him on his vision for the city.
This year's program featured a new format. It was during the day, and instead of a speech, Channel 8's John McKay interviewed Mayor Rick Stover. Here's a quick clip.
What stands out the most for you in terms of economic development recently?
Well, recently, I think the things that have stood out in my mind is the fact that we have had great relocations. We've had people interested in our community, not just from the business perspective, but also from the entertainment perspective and the housing perspective. So we've had a real interest across the board in all categories.
Before that, Brad Watson with presenting sponsor TXU Energy shared recent news of that company's expansion in Irving.
We're going to be growing our business. We've just acquired Houston-based Dynegy business, so actually our business is going to be growing beyond Texas, and it's all going to be happening right here in Irving. So we're just really so excited about a very bright future here.
And here is another new attraction. Throughout the State of the City event, an artist worked on a digital graffiti wall. You can see his work here in time lapse. Before he took over, some attendees even got to try it out for themselves.
We were thrilled to bring this to this great event today. Gives opportunity for audience interaction, get up there, talk a little bit about their community.
On our YouTube channel, you can watch the entire State of the City program. Find it at youtube.com/the City of Irving. And here is another opportunity to learn about city projects in person. A town hall meeting for District 5 is set for Monday, February 19th at 6:30 p.m. at Lee Park Recreation Center. The city's Road to the Future initiative and the master plan for parks will be among the topics covered. The town hall meeting is open to everyone. A lot of new restaurants are opening at the Toyota Music Factory, an entertainment and dining destination owned by the city of Irving. One of the latest restaurants offers a taste of Brazil in an upscale atmosphere. Check out our visit.
Today we are celebrating Boi na Brasa's grand opening and ribbon cutting. We are a traditional, authentic Brazilian steakhouse that has our traditional Brazilian recipes that we share with the guests here, and it's an experience to dine here. We have over 60 different items at our salad bar and hot dishes that go along with the second part of the meal, which are 16 different cuts of beef, chicken, pork, lamb, and sausage.
This is just beautiful. I mean, look at the decor, the wine, everything is just, it's fabulous.
This is fantastic. This is exactly what we've needed here for quite a while. Very high-end white tablecloth restaurant.
It's more of your fine dining. which people have been asking for. Giving our visitors that come in for a convention center and for events and to our hotels a dining option. We're on the outskirts of the most diverse zip code in the country, and have this culture, this Brazilian culture of a restaurant to come in, and the owners who are very, very into their Brazilian culture.
We are a family-owned restaurant. I am the son of one of the 3 original founders of the restaurant that started 17 years ago.
It's so exciting to see all of this open and to get the notices of the dates that are coming open, and each one is a little bit different.
It's going to be a magnet for people, not just in Las Colinas, but I expect to see us drawing people from all over the Metroplex to come here and visit.
Just to spread our culture and traditions with the guests in the area as well as visitors into the city.
And I'm blown away.
And City Source got special access to Yard House to mark its opening. Our visit to that new restaurant is coming up next time. DFW Airport also has a new hotspot, and a Dallas Cowboys legend who spent a lot of years playing in Irving is behind it. Take a look.
I'll let that ugly dude right there say hood hood.
Dallas Cowboys legend Drew Pearson loves meeting his fans.
Well, let's take a picture to show them that we were really here.
And plenty of fans are always eager to meet him.
Thanks for stopping by our spot right here.
Now there is a new place to celebrate the original number 88. That pass marks the opening of Drew Pearson Sports 88 at DFW International Airport.
Man, it feels incredible. You know, I haven't played the game in 34 years. For the name to still have some recognition and brand identity to it, and to be able to open a spot like this in DFW Airport, man, it's big stuff.
The restaurant, located in Terminal E, serves sandwiches and salads and features a full bar. Count the employees among those eager to share in the fan experience.
I gotta tell you, you're my hero.
Brandy Talafiero grabbed an autograph between customers.
It's just an honor to, wear his name. It's really just like a dream job. It's great. I love it.
While Drew mingles inside, fans are lining up outside.
My heart is racing. Sweaty palms, I just can't wait.
Nancy Brown is first in line. She just got off a flight and decided to come here instead of baggage claim.
It's Drew Pearson. I mean, I grew up watching him play on TV, so it's definitely worth stopping. My luggage is probably long gone. I don't even know where it is at this point.
Where you from? No, we don't sign for you. I'm sorry.
Plenty of laughs and also some touching moments.
Make me cry. See a grown man cry.
Tina Douglas told Pearson about her adult son who is losing his eyesight because of a disease.
He gives me a lot of strength because he always say I'm okay.
And the thing bringing him the most joy, Cowboys football. Now he's getting an autograph from one of the biggest names in the game.
This would mean a whole lot to him. He's a Cowboys fan. He tells me everything about football, what's going on and what position is what and who is who, with the little eyesight that he still has.
A lot of fans are having these memory-making experiences at the grand opening. And Pearson promises it's not a one-time thing.
And as soon as they give me a badge to get through that security, I'll be out here even a little more often.
Yeah, it's not only about just serving food and beverage, it's about creating an experience for our customers. And Drew Pearson is our partner in creating that experience.
I'm telling you, that's a cake.
Drew Pearson hopes this is only the beginning. He would like to see more locations in DFW Airport and beyond.
We hope to do with this is launch that eventually outside the airport. But right now, what we're interested in is growing right here in DFW Airport.
A new place to give travelers full stomachs and sometimes unforgettable moments.
There you go. Thank you. Have a safe trip.
Fun place, and as I mentioned, Drew Pearson Sports 88 is located in Terminal E at Gate 5. Specialties include the Mr. Clutch barbecue sandwich and the original Frito pie. Catch up on any airport stories you may have missed. Check out our DFW Airport playlist at youtube.com/the City of Irving. Irving's second oldest park is getting some upgrades. Here's an idea of what Luzon Park could look like when the work is finished. We stopped by as the changes got underway. Right now it looks like we're in the demolition phase, but what's going to happen next? What's coming here?
We're going to have a new and much larger playground.
So they're getting a whole new playground over there, and that was something that we kind of went through the community and they kind of picked what they wanted.
We're putting in a much larger, much newer, interactive playground. You're actually going to have the ability to use your personal device to interact with the playground through an app that's provided by the manufacturer.
So how will that work? A parent will have his or her smartphone, and what will happen after that?
Once you download the app, you're going to look for Luzon Park in Irving, Texas. And when you find it in the app, it's going to know exactly what's here as far as all the games and the climbing and the slides. Be able to tell the guardian or parent, this is what you can do at this playground.
So what's the layout going to be? Is the playground still going to be right here?
The way the park is now, you have the shelter on the west side and the playground on the east, where we're going to flip those for better spatial arrangement and also visibility. Currently, the park over here to my right has one small light. We're going to greatly expand on that. We want to have a lot more security, a lot more safety at night. It's been a long time since they've seen improvements at the park. I believe the most recent were early 1990s. It's been a long time overdue. This is a very enthusiastic area about the new park, and I think it's something that'll be well used.
Luzon Park is located on Luzon Drive in southwest Irving. Residents are getting a look at updated plans to expand Georgia Faro Recreation Center. And check this out, RPGA Design Group provided the audience with a virtual view around the building. Plans call for the addition of a second gym, a larger fitness center, new restrooms and locker rooms, along with more parking. The City of Irving is pursuing funding through the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development that would cover the entire cost of the project. That funding process could take a year. Add in construction time, and the capital improvement team believes the expansion could be complete sometime in the year 2020. The City of Irving's Parks Department and American Red Cross are offering classes that can help people become certified as lifeguards. Several rounds of classes are coming up at the newly renovated North Lake Natatorium. This is archive video you're seeing here. The fee for the class is $150, but scholarships are available in some cases. See the full list of requirements and course dates at cityofirving.org/lifeguard. For residents interested in becoming a candidate for City Council, this is the time to act. Candidate packets are available in the City Secretary's office at City Hall and online at cityofirving.org. This year, places 4, 6, and 8 will be elected. Place 8 is at large, meaning candidates running for this position may reside anywhere in Irving. Places 4 and 6 are single-member districts. To qualify to run in those races, candidates must have lived in their respective district for at least 12 months prior to Election Day. The deadline to file to run for City Council is 5 p.m. on February 16th. Election Day is May 5th. The City Secretary's office can answer election questions. That number is 972-721-2493. A program to help nonprofits in Irving get stronger through education and funding returned for a second year. It's called Share Tank, and Brett Wheeler covered it for us.
When you get into the tank, it's sink or swim.
Nervousness is always there to think about you're competing and, in front of an audience, but I guess I'm ready for it.
Always a nervousness that I'm going to forget to say something.
This has all the makings of a prime-time television show, but instead it's a prime opportunity for Irving nonprofits to take part in the second annual Share Tank.
This is one of the best things our city and our chamber collectively do, and that's to provide free education for the nonprofits in our city.
Over 30 Irving nonprofits participated in this year's event. The program is designed to pair nonprofits with local businesses, all with the goal of improving the community.
We're always careful to say we're providing great education. But if you go through all 4 half-day educational sessions, there's a benefit, and that is you earn the right to pitch for dollars that both the chamber and our city officials go out and they work with our corporate community and they get donations.
So we're teaching them about fundraising, about taxes, about being a 501c3. So they're getting the education to be stronger organizations all at the same time while being able to get the much needed funds in order to help them on their way.
Irving is an innovative city.
Share Tank is a program that truly exemplifies that innovation.
How many of you know the difference between a mission and a vision statement?
There are 4 education days the nonprofits must complete before they can be picked to pitch. And those here say that the knowledge and networking opportunities they have received are priceless.
We're getting great information, we're meeting each other, we're figuring out what we do and where we overlap and where we can depend on each other. I was just telling John Drake today, I needed to tell the community what's happening in the last couple of weeks and all of the connections that have been made because of Share Tank and because Irving is such an incredibly giving community.
Share Tank last year really helped us grow. We always have an annual budget of, something that we try to reach, and all the tools that we learned in Share Tank last year, we applied them this year, and we exceeded our goal. And we've had an $80,000 budget every year to try to reach, and we finally got it this year. And a lot of the things, we took a lot of the tips from Share Tank.
The curriculum targets specific TEKs.
Now that the nonprofits have made their pitch, it's up to the judges to make their decision on who hit a home run.
We're thrilled to have everyone here this evening to celebrate Irving Share Tank, its participants and sharers.
Those who participated got to hear the results.
Congratulations to the Las Colinas Symphony Orchestra on an award of $4,000.
Tonight, over $30,000 will be awarded to the very organizations that so deserve it.
I think $30,000 is an amazing start for this process. It's higher than it was last year. It's only its second year. So we're gaining momentum, and I think the business community is starting to learn what a great resource the Share Tank is.
The checks presented range from $500 to $5,000. And for these nonprofits, every penny counts.
Congratulations to the Friends of the Irving Public Library.
Were you excited when you got your name?
Oh gosh, was I ever excited?
Ever excited is right. We really wanted this to happen.
The Friends of the Irving Public Library plan to fund a coding program for young students so they can get a head start with technology.
A lot of people don't realize how many families within the Irving community don't even have a computer at home. And that's why this program being available to everyone and those students as well, it just really goes a long ways towards building a future for some of our students that wouldn't necessarily have one.
A future made brighter with the help of Share Tank. Brett Wheeler for City Source.
The City of Irving is making it easier for residents to sign up for notifications of emergencies and other timely topics. iAlert will send notifications via your preferred method, cell phone, home phone, text message, or even some other options. It will provide information in weather emergencies and news of unexpected road closures, missing persons, and more. Residents can now sign up by simply texting their zip code to 888-777. Sign up is also available at cityofirving.org/iAlert. Here's a way residents may be able to save on their property insurance. Last year's opening of Fire Station 12, a new fire training facility, along with other enhancements, helped the Irving Fire Department achieve the Insurance Services Office Class 1 designation. Residents can check with their insurance company for possible savings on premiums. Fewer than 100 cities have qualified for this elite rating. A letter from Fire Chief Conley is available on the city website, and it serves as the certification that your insurance company may request. Look for it at cityofirving.org. February 2nd is your second chance to take part in First Fridays in Irving's Heritage District. As Susan Kamyab reports, it's a new idea to get people interested in downtown.
We have our shops, like our shop, which is basically like a vendor mall, antique mall.
Downtown Irving is a significant spot for On the Boulevard owner Melina Torres.
I grew up here in Irving, so I always loved being down here in downtown Irving when the shops were here when I was younger. And I used to come and visit the Big State and antique shops there on Main Street with my parents.
That's why this Friday night, Melina and other store owners are keeping their shops open late along with special offers. At Big State Fountain Grill, people were taking advantage of a date night deal.
We're hoping to get people to come in and eat. Then we give them a free milkshake with 2 straws to split.
The Irving Chamber of Commerce has launched a new program in Irving's Heritage District called First Friday, so named because it's on the first Friday of every month.
Just encouraging people to come down, have dinner, shop at some of our local shops, and also we're going to have live music down at the Texas Musicians Museum.
Thai restaurant Sap Sap is the newest business on Main Street.
It's good for the community because, people don't really know where to go on dates in the area. This is a good, diverse area.
Hopefully it'll bring people down to the Heritage Center and everything to get our businesses going bigger at night.
People drive by, they're going 90 miles an hour, it seems like, on Irving Boulevard and don't even realize that there are shops open down here in the evenings.
We've had a focus group that's been meeting for a couple of months. Someone made the suggestion we need to have something on a monthly basis. First Friday date night came out of that brainstorming sessions.
First Fridays include live entertainment, delicious foods from diverse local restaurants, and a fun night out for couples and families.
Eventually, we hope to have the different stores hope to open up and have specials and make it an intriguing and interesting area to visit.
Most people have heard of Bishop Arts District. We think this is the next Bishop Arts District.
The bonuses for customers come as the City of Irving and Chamber of Commerce work to boost interest in the Heritage District.
The community can also, benefit because, there's just a lot of great small business and small business owners that are putting a lot of heart into everything down here.
After seeing all that's here, the City of Irving and Chamber of Commerce hope more people will discover Heritage Crossing, not only the first Friday of every month, but year-round. Susan Kamyab for CitySource.
The Irving Convention and Visitors Bureau is celebrating its 45th anniversary. In case you haven't looked lately, 45 is the Sapphire anniversary. So there was a lot of blue at the convention center for this event. Take a look.
We are happy to mark the 45th anniversary of the Convention and Visitor Bureau, or actually the Tourist and Convention Bureau as we were first named back in 1972. Ordinance 2414 was signed by Mayor Dan Matkin, creating the Irving Tourist and Convention Bureau. Sir, thank you very much.
In 72, I happened to be mayor that year, and it was just booming everywhere.
In 1972, Texas Stadium had been open 1 year. DFW Airport wasn't there yet. It was under construction. Las Colinas wasn't there yet. So the things that were starting to evolve in the city, and I think the leadership on the city's officials' parts to say, this is a category we're going to grow into and we need to get ahead of it.
So when you put all that together, all you got to do is just get a good plan and start working it.
I came to Irving in '67, and I've seen the changes, and so proud of this city.
The Irving City Council last night approved an ordinance change making the Irving Convention and Tourist Bureau the Irving Convention and Visitors Bureau.
We are in the downtown area of Irving, and this is where it all began.
Any city can sell you hotel rooms. We got to sell you so much more than that.
It is hard to believe it is finally really here.
What's exciting is how we've evolved as really a destination.
I think it's important to recognize how far we've come, not just as the Convention and Visitors Bureau, but really the city and how much the city has grown.
People don't realize how many dollars come in because of the hotel business.
It's an exciting time for those of us who have been around and seen all that the Convention and Visitors Bureau has done over the years.
Looking ahead, what are you looking forward to?
We have been in a construction frame of mind for so long, and it's been really exciting, but this time a year from now, that hotel is going to be open. The hotel behind me is going to be open. All these things are going to be changing. And so many of the things we have been talking about coming will now be here. And I think it's going to be a really interesting time then to say, okay, now what is next? Thank you for your gifts of wisdom, for your beliefs in a prosperous Irving for all. We're good with taking a breath for just a teeny tiny little bit, if nobody minds. But we're not going to stop working.
It's time now for our Pets of the Week. Here's Brett at the Animal Care Campus.
Hello everyone, Brett Wheeler here with this week's Pets of the Week. I'm here with Michael Whiteside. Michael, tell us about some of the dogs we have out here today.
Well, right now we have Messiah, which is a pretty lofty name for a little black Chihuahua.
but he was found as a stray by the city of Irving, and then we rescued him earlier this week. He's about 1.5 years, Chihuahua mix. He's still a little timid just because he's sort of new to the shelter, but as you can see, he kind of loves to be held, and he's pretty much going to be a great companion to anybody, and probably a really good lap dog if you want a dog to cuddle up in your lap with you.
What would be the perfect family for Messiah?
I think because of his age and because he is a little bit timid and a Chihuahua, probably, I would say, like a single person he would be great for, or somebody who, is at home quite a bit, an elderly person possibly, would make a great, make a great companion for them because he really just wants to be held and be loved.
Now, dogs run the size here at the Irving Animal Care Campus. We saw one of your smaller dogs earlier. Now we got a little bigger fella here. Tell me about Bambino.
Bambino is about 11 months old, so he's still a puppy. And this is he may get a little bit bigger than this, but not too much. He's a shepherd mix that was found as a stray by Animal Control for City of Irving, and then we rescued him about a month ago. He had a bit of an ear infection that we had treated, but I believe he's done with that treatment now. And this is one of those dogs that has never met a stranger.
He seems like he has a lot of energy. Who would be a good fit for this guy?
This guy, he gets along with everybody. He seems to do well when he sees other dogs. So he would be a great family dog. He'd be a great dog for somebody that's athletic, somebody with a yard or that goes walking or running quite a bit. But I think he's going to fit into just about any environment you put him in.
Now I know here at the Animal Care Campus, you guys have maybe some specials coming up soon for adoptions. Tell me a little about that.
Yeah, our next special is going to be for Valentine's Day. So that will be on the second Saturday of February. And all dogs that day it's going to be the True Love Awaits promotion. All animals in the building that day are going to be available to adopt for $15, which still covers everything that you get with your normal adoption, which is a spay-neuter, microchip, all up to date on vaccinations, everything like that. So
it's hard not to fall in love with a dog like this one, I think.
Yeah, he can really get to you and really make you want to love him, even if you think you don't, you do.
Now, Michael, from big dogs to cute cats, tell me who we have here.
This is Sandoon. She is about 2 years old, and she's what's considered a dilute tortie, which basically means she's got the coloring of a tortoise shell, but it's faded. As you can tell, she's just kind of, I guess she looks like a sand dune, if you think about it. But she's about 2 years old, and she came from one of our rescue partners who rescues cats specifically. And she's got a pretty interesting story in that she was apparently abandoned near a water park down near Houston and managed to survive the flooding during Hurricane Harvey. She's obviously been in a home because she loves to cuddle, she loves to talk to you, and as soon as you open the kennel, she usually just walks up and then rolls over and wants you to pet her head. So she's very, very sweet and very loving.
Thank you, Michael, for showing us all these great pets. If you would like to adopt a pet, come out and check out the Animal Care Campus. Back to you, Thomas.
All right, Brett, thanks a lot. The Animal Care Campus is located at 4140 Valley View Lane. It is open Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. Then on Saturday, the hours are 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Also, check out the websites you see on your screen. The Convention and Visitors Bureau is sharing new numbers about the impact of the hospitality industry in Irving. Those numbers, plus the outlook for the future, next time on City Source. Also, many places of worship are taking the threat of violence seriously. See the seminar where Irving police offered tips to help. And this is always a popular event with our viewers. The Irving Parks Department again hosted a Special Olympics basketball tournament. We hear from some of the determined athletes and their fans. Plus, as I mentioned earlier, we'll take you inside Yard House, another new hotspot at the Toyota Music Factory. Let us hear from you. Email us at ictn@cityofirving.org to let us know what you think. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thecityofirving to be notified as soon as we upload new videos. We also appreciate it when you give us likes and comments. And that's it for this edition of City Source. We leave you now with some of the Lake Carolyn Promenade, the beauty and the construction around it. Thanks to everyone who's a part of this one, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.